Hi, this is John Turk, and I'm one of the directors here at Fiduciary Pension Partners. And for today's educational session, we'll be reviewing the Vanguard website, the participant website, how you can access it, and some of the features as well as transactional capabilities that are available on that website. We'll share with you the steps that you need to register, log in. We'll do a, quick look-see at the website, review some of the functionality that's in there, and then lastly, we'll finish up by talking about the Vanguard Ready Save mobile app that's available in both iOS as well as Android, the Android platforms. So to start, the website for Vanguard, participant retirement website, is my.vanguardplan.com. And recently, Vanguard updated the look and feel of the website. However, you can still utilize your existing usernames and passwords to log into that account. For those who haven't accessed the site for the first time, you're going to utilize your Social Security number, and that would be absent any dashes. And then you're going to put in your birth date, month, date, and year, and the year is going to be in a four-digit format. And then you're going to be guided through the various steps to keep your online account secure. And we would encourage everybody to go who hasn't utilized the website, go to it, register your account. A registered account is more secure than one that is not registered. So we certainly encourage everybody to take advantage of that. And then once you have registered and access that site, you can confirm electronic delivery, save a tree, utilizing e-delivery preferences. You want to enter your beneficiary information and make sure that that is kept up to date. And if there are any life changes that you make sure you update that beneficiary information. You're going to confirm or set those investment elections that you've made, and then if you wish to utilize their automatic account rebalancing feature, you would do so through the website or the app. Now, the first time that you log in, you're going to be prompted to set up your the My Forecast, and what this is a tool to kind of get you thinking about retirement readiness, thinking about sources of income and your income streams when you do retire. And then once you do that, you're going to see a real-time snapshot of that account balance, right? So in this case, for this participant, it's a $32,300. In addition, you're going to see how your funds and investments have performed over a period of time. And if you have multiple uh, 401k or retirement plans with Vanguard, those are all going to be pulled into um, your participant experience, so that you'll get a more complete and holistic viewpoint of your retirement readiness. And so, additionally, if we kind of look up here, right, we see we reviewed the dashboard. This is the My Forecast. In addition, you've got a financial wellness pull down, plans and shortcuts, and we'll be reviewing each of those tabs in a second here. And once you set up your My Forecast, and you'll be able to track your progress towards meeting that monthly income goal. And you can see how for this participant, they've got a monthly goal of about $5,500 per month. And currently their projected income is at 6,600. So they've got an excess or a surplus of $1,000 per month. Additionally, in the My Forecast portion of the website, you can do different modeling, bring in different assumptions, and you can see some of those here. Bring in different assumptions that might improve or maybe expose an income gap that you might have at retirement. And so, some of those things that you can model is potentially bringing a spouse and their their outside sources of income into the equation. You can model different changes, as you can see in the middle. If you wish to increase your contribution rate, that can be increased through those sliders, and in real time, you will see that potential impact both on your income and your income at age 65, but also it will show you how that impacts your current paycheck. And you can also model different investment allocations and different risk tolerances as well. In addition, Vanguard makes available a whole host of robust financial wellness tools. And again, those are accessed by the financial wellness tool that you see on the top. And this provides you with some very helpful virtual financial coaching. There are multimedia educational resources. There are videos as well as articles embedded, and it provides insights and tools to support your overall financial journey and enhance your retirement readiness. The plans tab, which is atop, gives you most common information and then activities around that 401k plan, that 401k balance, and you can see for this participant, um, looking along top, right, you're able to bring in your total account balance, and again, if you have other retirement plans within the Vanguard ecosystem, those are brought in. You can pull down investments. You can review as well as enact transactions. So if you did a transaction, I don't know, say a month ago, you'd be able to look at that, make sure that that was went through. You can also change future elections, and that has to do with both changing the contribution levels that you wish to make to the retirement plan, as well as changing the investment options. And as we talked about the deferrals, you're able to change those. Request a distribution, that's available through this tab, as well as to review and update beneficiaries. In addition, I'm going to come down here. There's a lot of redundancy built into the Vanguard site. So towards the bottom as well, if you wanted to change those investments, either those future allocations or transfer between the different investment options available in your plan, you could do so there. You can see the make a request tab that in this case, you've got an individual where they might want to take money out of a plan. So you can see the redundancy around those types of transactions. And again, the explore more is repetitive when you think about how we viewed those pull down tabs up top. Again, redundancy so that you're not necessarily hunting and pecking your way through the website. They want to make sure you've got a couple of different ways to access those transactions that are most common and most important to participants. You've also got a shortcuts tab, which again builds into the redundancy theme that we're hearing. You can request changes to those investments. You can also request any plan documents or statements, or if you have taken a withdrawal, any tax forms, 1099 forms, those can be accessed through that shortcuts tab. And again, the website address is my.vanguard.com. And you can see that you've got a couple of forward slash login and then forward slash participant. They've also had a QR code. So if you want to take a picture of that and access the website through that method, you can do so. And of course, they have customer care representatives available during normal business hours. And those individuals can be accessed at 866-794-2145. Additionally, Vanguard makes available a mobile app that is available in both the iOS and Android platforms. Again, you've got a couple of QR codes, so if you want to take a picture and access it that way, you're free to do so. Anything that you can do on the participant website, essentially you can do on the mobile app. Fully transactional, fully functional. The only difference is obviously the size of the screen, the real estate. You might have to scroll through a few pages there to get to that transaction or that information that you are ultimately looking for. But the important thing here is anything available on the website is available on that mobile app. As I mentioned, fiduciary pension partners, we serve as advisors and consultants to your plan. Part of our core service around that is doing educational webinars, seminars on topics, financial wellness topics, um, topics such as this that you can find beneficial or helpful. In addition, we are available for complimentary one-on-one sessions. So if you have a question or a concern that is of a personal nature, or if you want to bring a spouse, partner, or trusted advisor into that conversation, we're more than happy to have those and help you out around with those questions or concerns. And you would ask access complimentary one-on-ones one of two ways. Either give us a call at 833-377-4015 or drop us an email at info@fiduciarypp.com. In addition, we also make a YouTube channel that's available where we cover a whole host of financial wellness and financial topics that a lot of folks that we work with find helpful. Some of those involve budgeting tools, Social Security, the best way to access those Social Security benefits, and we've also got we have a video on Medicare. That's a very complex subject, and if you are having to go through that decision, or if you're helping another individual, a loved one, manage through the complexities of Medicare, we strongly encourage you to access that video and the other videos that we have available. We've gotten tremendous, real good feedback on those, so we want to make sure we mention those as an additional resource. That concludes today's discussion. I hope you found it informative and beneficial, and we thank you for taking time out of your day. And again, hope you found it the information helpful. Thank you.